Here are all of the networks with their approximate score on 4 key categories outlined. Do remember, the difference in some of these things may be very wide on some, and the difference may be less on others. As an example, the difference in power usage. While it may be big between 5G and NB-IoT, it's not like you need to build a nuclear power plant to power a 5G connection. However, in many applications, it is a factor in your deployment. The first consideration is data speed. You need to determine what you need for speed, not just on a day-to-day use, but what might you need during a time of heavy use, and what flexibility do you want to have in your deployment. If your plan is to one day stream live video from the site, the choice of CAD-M now would mean you have to upgrade much sooner than before. In terms of network latency, most applications are not that sensitive, meaning that if it takes a few extra seconds to send key pieces of information, it will not change the overall performance. However, this is not the case for applications like video surveillance, which may see a lot of undesired buffering on slow connections. Power use often matters by how you are powering the device. A cellular module may use the majority of power in some mobile devices, but it's not even noticeable if it's used in a high-powered device like an HVAC unit. Generally, devices powered by AC are not as power conscious, where devices powered by battery tend to put more of an emphasis on lower power use. Finally, like power use, cost may or may not be an issue, depending on the overall cost of the deployment. Some devices that use cellular connectivity cost tens of thousands of dollars, and although companies are always looking to take even the smallest bit of margin out, the cost of a module is not a huge factor in the overall price of the device. This is not the case for mobile trackers, where the cellular module may be the single biggest cost. It is important to remember before we leave this slide that you are not limited to a single technology. Most companies use multiple technologies depending on the needs of a particular deployment. Depending on your hardware choice, the move from one technology to another might also be very seamless as well.